Let's get ready for the day and talk about my birth preferences going into laboring for baby number 5. I am 36 weeks pregnant today. My last baby came at 36 and 5 days, and I've never made it past 38, so I kind of need to get it together. My first preference is I would like to not get an epidural this time around. Baby is sunny side up. Instantly give me the epidural. I've had 2 sunny side up babies. The back labor is no joke. My next preference is to do no purple pushing or coach pushing. I would really like to focus on my body's natural ejection reflex and just let things kind of go and flow. I just want it to just happen. Next is white cord clamping of the umbilical cord. I want it to not be pulsing anymore and be totally white before it is clamped. I will be very, very upset that happens beforehand, unless it's like medically necessary. Obviously, all of these are subject to be adjusted if there's some sort of emergency, which kind of goes into my next preference. I don't want any pulling or tugging on the umbilical cord or forced delivery of the placenta. I want it to just naturally eject itself. Which it typically will from my own experience and from just like hearing other birth stories. I want to leave the vernix as intact as possible. I don't want the baby to be wiped down. Speed round here. No eye ointment for the baby, no vitamin K shot, and no immunizations or hepatitis shots at all, ever. You know what I just thought of that I didn't put on this list that I would really like to see happen is not pushing on my back, like traditional laying in the hospital bed, legs kind of like squatted up. I've always had really bad back pain after labor, and I think that's just because of how much pressure is put on the spine when the baby's coming out in that back laying position. So I would like to be side lying, all hands and knees and standing, anything other than on my back. I think that's it. I have it all typed into the notepad in my phone. I have communicated this with my husband, who is my birth partner. I'm going to print it out along with my medications on the other side and have it in one of those like plastic sleeves that you use for like, school reports. Try to protect it as much as possible since it might go to several different hands, I'm assuming, over the course of the time in the hospital. I would love to have a home birth. That's just not possible with some of the medical complications that I have, or myself and the baby. So I have to have a hospital delivery. I feel like I hit everything that I'm hoping for, but let me know if there's anything I'm forgetting.